and how much more have markets fallen and how markets have actually fared so far in 2025. Mihika will give us more details on that.
Yeah, it's not been a very pretty picture for markets in 2025. When you look at, the stocks in the different indices, 11 out of 150 mid caps are currently trading at RSI below 30, means they are in oversold territory. 23 of the 250 small caps are trading at the RSI below 30, and 5 Nifty 50 stocks are still trading above RSI 60, which is the overbought territory. When you look at the worst performing Nifty 50 stocks, well, on the list you have Hero MotoCorp. The fall from the highs is 32%, followed by a Trent, Asian Paints, Bajaj Auto and Tata Motors, which all have lost between 29 to 31%. In the worst performing mid caps, well, you have Godrej Properties down about 39% from its highs, followed by Suzlon Energy, Thermax, Delivery, Mangalore Refinery. All of these counters have fallen over 33%. In the small cap space, top of the list, you have Honasa Consumers. The fall from the highs 57.3%, followed by Sterling and Wilson Renewable Energy, Whirlpool India, Chennai Petroleum, Soba, all fallen 42 to 55% from their highs. Now, the broader markets are 4 to 5% away from a bear market. We have the Nifty 50. The fall from the high is down, is 11%. BSE Sensex at 10%, but the Nifty Next 50 is at the bear market territory. It's slipped, it's fallen 20%. And when you look at the Nifty 500, it's down about 13.5%. Mid cap 150 almost 15%, and small cap 250 almost 17%. The mid caps fall from the high. 115 out of the 150 mid caps have fallen over 20% from their highs. 72 of the mid caps have fallen over 30% from their highs, and 24 out of the 150 mid caps have fallen more than 40% from their highs. And lastly, when you look at the small cap space, 205 of 250 small caps have fallen over 20% from their highs. Stocks that have fallen more than 30% are 145, and stocks that have fallen more than 40% are 65 counters.
Well, thank you, Mihika, for compiling that data. Well, let's also welcome in our guest, Sneha Podar from Motilal Oswal. Sneha, firstly, to understand what is leading to this fall and where would we stop?
Very good afternoon. So, see, basically the reason behind this is, the fear that what kind of tariffs Trump will impose on the emerging markets. So it has already announced tariffs on Canada, Mexico, but then it revoked it. But on China, the tariff still stays. Then it imposed the tariffs on metal stocks. And now there are fear that the Trump might impose tariffs on the emerging markets. And this week, the PM is visiting US to take the dialogues forward. So, there's a lot of uncertainty, ambiguity in terms of what kind of tariffs might get imposed on India and what could be the repercussions. So, fearing that, the market is completely in a sell-off mode, and even the Q3 numbers has not been very encouraging. And if we, given the kind of earnings which are coming in, so the valuation comfort is still not there. If we look at the periods when the earnings has been less than 5%, at that point in time, Nifty normally trades at a valuation of about anywhere between 18 to 19x. So we still, slightly above those levels. So the comfort is not there, both from the domestic earning front and on the global front. So this is keeping the market very jittery.